Oh, was that? I don't know. That's all I like to do. I haven't seen one.
I do now. I know you lived on that road. You found the road too. I knew where Aiden lived. Stand by that. I'll stand by that. That shit's on there. Is that for homecoming? Homecoming? Gotta live this in New York, man. Wait a minute now. I mean, I done had Andy today. I was cleaning out the old house. I found 2 tickets for a small concert. Who are the people shooting by the way?
That's like 1.3K. Rather not the game.
Zephyr was telling when the moms are on cue handle. Gage is telling when the mom's the on cue handle. He's got one of them 5-pound bags. One of the best candies. One of the best. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
The kids.
Good question.
Dude from Forrest.
And how many?
Westside had
30.
half filled up at Indiana State.
You do it this game, you're going to do it this game. Can't stay back out of the block. Come on, lad. Go, go, go. One more. Oh, yeah,
Debatably the school's biggest supporter. I wouldn't doubt it. It's usually a cheerleader.
Yeah. It's more seniors that don't want it. It's initially just going to be 3. That's the case.
On the rim, in the middle now. Corner, please. First, you got to look. Take the ball out, man. Take the ball out, man. Please, take the ball out. Right there, right there. Stay up. I'll be on with that. Hey, hey, on that side, that 9-9 grab. You just stay in front of him. Middle, because now you go all to the middle.
These are bad.
Get down! Get in there, 9-9. On top, Army!
You got it for 2 seconds.
Get out the way, Army. Stay up forward.
Yeah, but you like the other. He made it.
Take the middle, baby. Hey, baby, stay up. Come out here.
Saw paintball. We should go play air college. So it's really town. Until
I did this week today.
Because I was like,
side, Forrest. Watch out, Forrest. Here it comes. Man, what you doing? Get opened up. Come there, right? Set up again. Take that out ball. Where you going? Go. Stay right there.
When you're only
Go again. Go up. Raise. Down top forward. Now you want to read. Stay. The ball's on the side.
okay, and then if That's what I'm saying. It's all stupid enough. There's something to it.
just over.
Come out and set for a game.
Box out, box out, box out on the back.
I'm good. I ain't seen it all day.
Come here.
Kenny, you on North Hill Sunday? What? You on North Hill Sunday? Make sure I'm not the only one. What? Making sure I'm not the only one.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Warrior Dome for our junior and senior high games here tonight between the Forrest City Lady Mustangs and the Westside Lady Warriors. It's Drew Veach and Cole Curitan getting ready to bring you our final 2 games here tonight at the Warrior Dome before we go on the Christmas break. We'll hear the starting lineups and then get ready for our opening tip here at the Warrior Dome.
Jariah Palmer, number 22, Tariah Lee, number 14, Cassidy Smith, number 24, Maria Barnett, and number 5, Kamaya Smith. And now for your Westside Junior Lady Warriors. Number 4, Briley Tim. Number 1, Veda Watkins. Number 3, Maddox Curitan. And the birthday girl, number 24, Madison Jones. And number 5, Kylie Coons.
Getting ready for our opening tap here at the Warrior Dome. Westside Junior High coming into this game 2-0 in conference with wins over Truman and Blytheville. Chance to move to 3-0 against Forrest City here tonight. The opportunities in front of them going into that Brooklyn game next week could then move to 4-0 if they continue this win streak. So just got to take it one game at a time, see how they can progress. It's Jones jumping it up center against Smith, and Smith tapped it forward to her teammate. Forrest City getting started off quickly on the offensive end, missed the first look, and it's out of bounds. Will stay with the Lady Mustangs. Forrest City inbound against the Lady Warrior defense. They get it right into the paint. Westside having trouble getting out of that area, and it's up and good for Cassidy Smith, the 7th grader, who was pretty dominant in the first half of that 7th grade game we watched before. Already off to a good start in this one. Because now it's a Lady Warrior turnover back to Forrest City. Looking back for Smith underneath, and there's a whistle in the lane before it was inbounded. And looks like it'll be an offensive foul on Smith, so she has the first bucket and the first foul of the game. We'll go back to Westside trying to break this Forrest City Lady Mustang press. Coots the other way, pushing. Trying to throw it underneath, and it's out of bounds. We'll go back to Forrest City after a couple Lady Warrior turnovers to start the game. This Westside team, they've had a couple dominant wins, haven't really been tested yet. They beat Blytheville 49-17 and then beat Truman 51-29. So 2 dominant wins. And it's into Cureton, and she starts it off in the offensive end. Maddox Cureton the bucket. She's had 2 good games passing and scoring. Past couple of nights here at home. Starting off strong again with the bucket there. Teammates do a good job finding her. They like to run the offense through her at the high post and low post. And good Lady Warrior defense results in a 10-second violation. Westside coached by Coach Madison Dean. Her first year at junior high coach was the 7th grade coach a year ago, taking over for Coach Williams as he stepped out of coaching this past year. Into Cureton in the corner. Quick pass down to Madison Jones. She goes up, can't score the easy one. And Kylie Coots, the lone 8th grader in the starting lineup there to get the offensive rebound. Setting up the 3 from Tim. She can't hit it. Forrest City couldn't get the rebound, so it'll stay down here on this end. Riley Tim shouldn't have a point last game, but was very effective setting up the offense. And really, starters only played in the first half because it was such a dominant lead. So not really a good indication of her skill set. She's somebody Forrest City will have to guard pretty well on the perimeter. And up ahead, Lady Mustangs having trouble passing and catching early on. And another jump ball. So a turnover fest so far from both squads. Having trouble getting into offense. It's 2-2 with 4:29 left in the first. For Westside, they start Veda Watkins, Briley, Timms, Maddox, Cureton, Madison Jones, and Kylie Coots. They look down for Jones again. This time she scores. Madison Jones celebrating her birthday today. No better way to do it than play a little basketball. Both teams picked up full court so far, trying to force turnovers. It's inside Smith. She goes up, can't get it. Underneath and ripped away. It's Kamaya Wilson. And shoots that one too long off glass. And now Westside the other way. Coots running with Watkins. Pitches it ahead. Watkins in the lane. Lost possession. Now flipped it up. And missed it. And rebound for Forrest City. Here come the Lady Mustangs the other way. Into the front court. Down by a bucket. Forrest City, this is their first year in the 4A3 conference, taking over for Valley View exiting. So it's not normal Westside sees them in conference play, but this year they'll get a look at them twice in girls and boys basketball. Veda Watkins trying from 3, and she knocks it down. Big shot there from Veda Watkins for the first 3 of the Lady Warriors. She's now on the board as they lead by 5. Now a steal. Watkins a good defender as well. A wild shot up to the goal, and it's out of bounds. And now Forrest City retains possession. And the home run pass, not the brightest of ideas. As Palmer threw it up against the glass. Might have worked out better if that one actually went out of bounds, because you get the live ball turnover, you got more problems rather than forcing Westside to take it out. Now the Lady Warriors inbounded to Cureton. Quick catch and fire, and she missed that one short. And there's a foul. And back to Forrest City off the missed shot. Lady Mustangs are starting 2 9th graders as well as 3 7th graders. So a bright future ahead for Forrest City if these 7th graders will keep sticking with basketball, obviously. Already have a chance of being effective. Their 7th grade year for a junior high team is quite impressive. Coots, another nice pass inside. She's had 2 good interior passes as Westside continues to look for the painted area. Cureton and Jones able to catch in there and look towards the basket. Good start for Westside here on the offensive end after those first couple of turnovers. Cureton hit the first of 2. Forrest City rips it away and draws a foul. Puritan had 19 the other night against Truman, and then followed it up with 4 points against Westside. She's been pretty effective. It's improved her passing also. This Lady Warrior team moves the ball well. Tries to turn their defense into offense also, utilizing that full court press. Forrest City broke it this time and missed the shot. Smith goes up and in and out, but she'll head to the line for 2. We're on Westside basketball. The boys traveled to Forrest City last night for a 7 junior and senior high game, and the junior high lost a tough one after a second half collapse. Sure, they were tied in the first half, and then senior high lost by 15 in a high scoring affair, 87-72. Riley Timms the other way after 2 missed free throws, and it's inside Curitan again. A tough catch, goes up, draws lots of contact, and manages to score, barring the no call. So Maddox Curitan another bucket. Off to another good start, has already half the team's points tonight. Playing similarly to how she played against Truman. Forrest City the other way. Here comes Lee, the 7th grader. Started by Watkins, just a pest on the defensive end, and she fouls. 2 on Veda Watkins. Got to be careful. Don't want to pick up a third in the opening quarter. This isn't a Lady Warrior team that will go too deep in the bitch. You'll see a couple here and there, but the game remains close. They'll tend to keep it with a shorter rotation for Coach Dean. Lots of whistles early on. Already 6 combined team fouls. You get to 7, you're in the bonus. And a good seal off underneath and a great play on the out-of-bounds entry. As Maria Burnett gets the bucket, Curitan got sealed off underneath, didn't establish her position early, and gave up the 2. She comes down the left-hand side quickly the other way and hit hard by 2 Lady Mustangs. She'll head back to the line where she already has been once in this game. Forrest City trailing by 6. It's now 2 fouls on Kamaya Wilson. Curitan's 50% at the line so far. So our Lady Warriors lead by 7. Back now on the defensive end with 1:50 remaining in the first quarter. A great play from Timms to knock it off of Jariah Palmer. One thing was starting these 3 7th graders, obviously Coach Lee and Coach Palmer for Forrest City Junior High wouldn't trust them if I didn't feel like they had the necessary skill set and toughness to play at this level, but there's a lot more room for mistakes when you're more inexperienced, as Madison Jones, who has lots of experience, puts that one in. That gives her 4. And quickly the other way, there is that skill level from Palmer. She couldn't hit it now, back in the hands of Westside, but mentioned this younger team for Forrest City, obviously take a lot of leadership from those 2 9th graders starting. Kind of put the younger girls on their back and show them what junior high basketball is all about. But you got to imagine by the time they get up to 9th grade, they'll definitely be more prepared for the gauntlet of the conference and what's to come with playing junior high basketball. So a steal turns into offense and a wild shot up and just short for Jariah Palmer. Looked like she left her feet a little early and almost forced into shooting it. Forrest City's back in this 1-2-2 press. They get to the middle, and Curitan slows things down and finds Kylie Coots. Timms missed her first 3, now puts this one up, and it stays home. Riley Timms for 3. 2 Lady Warrior threes in the first quarter, leading to this 12-point advantage. So it was Riley Timms. Ball hit about every part of the rim, but it stayed home, and she gets the 3 points to get on the board tonight. Mention Westside being 2-0 in conference play. Haven't really been tested with a close game either, and by the looks of this one so far, we might have a similar outcome to the first 2. Now Destiny Tate, another 8th grader who will check in, subbing out for Timms. That's 3 fouls in the first quarter. So already 16 fouls for Westside, 3 for Timms, 2 for Veda Watkins. Something Coach Dean's really going to have to be careful with how she handles that foul trouble. Cureton cuts back door off the catch, just missed the bunny inside. It's cleared out by Smith. Quickly the other way, here comes Palmer. Jones there for the contest, but came too late. And Jeriah Palmer, 3rd field goal of the game for Forrest City, cuts it to 10. Now Jones quickly the other way, Westside running the break. And a missed shot inside for the freshman, and it's a traveling violation. We'll stay here with Westside on this end. The Lady Warriors hadn't had too much trouble scoring so far this season. Had a good play there on the out of bounds underneath. First free throw for Jones. Back rim, no good. As 28 seconds left for Forrest City. Still plenty of time. They can avoid turning it over, which has been an issue so far for them. They have the advantage with now shooting free throws on every foul for the remainder of the half. So they can maybe force Westside out of this press. That would be an advantage to them, as they've had trouble getting anything going on the offensive end. But Taraya Lee says she'll try to solve that and knocks down the long 2. Here comes Kylie Coots. Westside continuing to break the press with ease. Coots the other way, tries to go for the wraparound pass and threw it away. Really hadn't been too many turnovers in the backcourt, but once they've broken the press, they've had trouble handling the basketball. Corner for Coots. Still scoreless in this game so far. Has made a couple nice passes. And now another assist there. It's the Veda Watkins, the long 2. She's had 2 jumpers already with 5 points, and Westside leads by 11 into the first quarter here on Cue with Drew, live at the Warrior Dome. Welcome you back to the Warrior Dome. Drew Veach alongside Cole Cureton. It's a 19-8 lead for Westside. Pretty good offensive quarter there, just under cracking 20. And for Forrest City, lots of turnovers. Led to lots of Lady Warrior baskets. As now into the game number 11 in white, Lindley Hausman Taku, another 8th grader. So 3 8th graders on the floor, playing alongside Watkins and Madison Jones. So with Timms likely on the bench for most of this second quarter, maybe the entirety of it, especially with this kind of lead. No need to rush anything like that. They trust Veda Watkins and Kylie Coots to handle the ball. Even with Timms out of the game, now an offensive rebound. That's good defense for Forrest City on this possession, creating a trap in the corner. Two Lady Warriors open on the backside. Finally, they found them, and Madison Jones just blew the layup. Had a great pass from Watkins, just couldn't get the layup to go. Had a great look at it. Can't complain about that. But Forrest City trying to turn it to offense the other way, and they also miss a layup. So several missed shots at the rim for both teams, kind of canceling out right now. It's like Westside's made more of the difficult shots than they have the easy ones. Got to convert those. 5:10 left in the second quarter. Forrest City will shoot free throws and any foul for the remainder of the quarter, so need to try to attack the basket if you're them. So Westside interior defense has been swarming with pressure, and it's no match for Cassidy Smith, who now has 4 points. Cut it back to single-digit deficit. Coots back to Tate. To break the pressure, now have a transition opportunity. Hausman Taku runs to her spot. Missed it long. Jones went up. Difficult defense to maneuver around inside, and Westside another offensive rebound. They've had several of those so far. They've also had a fair share of turnovers, and they cough it up again, and the bucket on the other end for Jeriah Palmer. So back-to-back buckets for Forrest City. Coach Dean's seen enough. Now with her group only up 7, she'll take a timeout and regroup.
Denver's Refrigeration is locally owned and operated. They provide quality workmanship and speedy service for your refrigeration, cooking, and heating and cooling units. Whether you need services for a new business or you're interested in upgrading an older business, Denver's Refrigeration is ready to help. They are also proud supporters of Westside athletics and academics each and every year.
Forrest City bringing the pressure out of the timeout. Watkins breaks it, now finds Jones inside, and this time she does convert. So Madison Jones, another good pass from Watkins. This is a very unselfish group. Seem to move the ball well on the fast break. It's all about converting the easy shots. I mean, you've seen Curitan lead this team in scoring. Watkins has played the main role of a scorer. Briley Timms for most years has been their scorer, but more of a distributor now. This is a definitely solid starting 5 and one of the best in the 4A3 for junior high girls basketball. Kylie Coots turning the corner, and now she turns it over. Palmer now on the break. Lots of speed with that dribble, and missed it. And inside, Forrest City rips away the loose ball and gets another chance on the offensive end. And now Watkins with that defensive pressure, swarming defensively. And Tate did not expect the pass coming, and it hit her in the back, and they turn it over. So back and forth turnovers for each team so far. Skip pass. Nice look. On the offensive end, Forrest City gets the shot they want. And Smith, even if she's not getting too many touches in the offensive end, creates so much pressure and havoc for Westside on the offensive glass. That time for just being a presence in the paint. Creates the foul on Hausman Taku. That'll lead to Coach Dean subbing in Maddox Curitan now for this first free throw. Jones will come out, a little bit of a smaller lineup on the floor now. The 2 forwards and 3 guards. Smith hits both free throws. He's been the leading catalyst for this Forrest City run here in the past couple of minutes as they've cut it to 7 after being down 11 at the end of the first period. For Westside, you can't get comfortable with the lead, especially with Timms out. You can just hang this lead about 7-10 going into halftime. Still retain lots of momentum, but Forrest City showing signs of potential comeback here. That's not going to help their case. They turn it over yet again. Possession back to the Lady Warriors. And a turnover. It's been a while since Westside's got a quality look. It's only come in transition. Their half-court offense has been a little discombobulated. Coach Dean calls out the play, trying to get her group in some good offense now. Just 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Cureton a catch, looks opposite. Now finds the cutter, it's Coots. Mid-range jumper is pure. Nice pass from Cureton, good shot from Coots. And mid-range jumper is good, and miscommunication and a mental error for Forrest City. Stepped over the inline and turned it back over. Forrest City off the steal. Here comes Lee the other way. Crossing over, going back to the right hand. Missed the floater. And a strong rebound inside by Coots. Doing a little bit of everything so far, scoring, passing, and rebounding. In all aspects of the game, just trying to do what you can to help her team pull this lead to a greater margin. Watkins turns it over, and on the steal, a foul is called. Kamai Wilson looks like she was going up for the shot, and we'll get 2 free throws at the line. Couldn't bank the free throw home. That free throw didn't hit anything, so a violation. Westside to throw it in. Here is Kylie Coots to bring it up with a 9-point lead. Forrest City, these swarming traps from every angle. It's causing Westside so much trouble. They've been really careless with the ball. Really got to value the basketball and be crisp with their passes and overall offense. Forrest City's trying to send 2 players at every person with the ball, it feels like. And although they're leaving some Lady Warriors open on the backside, it hadn't really got to the point where they can make the pass. They've turned it over before they can break the trap. You're Forrest City. Got to feel comfortable with how you played in the second quarter, but definitely room to grow this, or to cut into this Lady Warrior lead. And off the steal there, Watkins gets the bucket. Leda Watkins, now it's 7 points. Already matching her total for the Blytheville game when they played here. She's flipped the script, and Westside now back up by 11. 2:10 remaining in the second. Live at the Warrior Dome, second quarter action on cue with Drew.
This broadcast is sponsored by Crumble Cookies. Locally owned and operated, Crumble Cookies offers an early morning and late night snack. Stop by after the game to get your cookie fix. Located on Hilltop in Jonesboro.
.210 remaining second quarter, 25-14 in favor of Westside. Forrest City cut it to 7, and the Lady Warriors with back-to-back baskets have pushed the lead back up to 11 points. Now Westside with a little trap action. Forrest City breaks it. Chance for them to convert on the backside, and Veda Watkins out of nowhere with another steal. Her defensive presence is known, and a great pass there up ahead for Cureton. And the Lady Warriors are running the break to perfection right now. It's a whole team effort and a balanced scoring attack. And with Tim's out, Lady Warriors seem to have no problem still managing to handle the ball and create defensive pressure. It's always great to have a player like Watkins on your team that's just so well-rounded. Can defend, score, pass, handle the ball. Definitely helps all of our teammates who may be weaker or stronger in some areas, but it's just great to have that solid, reliable player on the floor. And another great pass from Coots inside, and Cureton continues to feast in the paint. Her offense has just been so great as of late, and her teammates have done a great job at getting her involved. It's Kylie Coots now already with a couple assists, and turnover barrage for Forrest City continues to pile up. Largest lead of the game for Westside. Forrest City has been outscored 10-6 in this quarter. Tate inside, and that one a little telegraphed, and Cassidy Smith read the play and picked up a steal. And Friday night at the Warrior Dome, nothing like having basketball back. It's the third girls' conference home game, so they'll definitely hit the road a little more after Christmas. For the boys, they haven't played too many home games yet at all. And we won't have another game for you until January 6th after this one. We'll have NEA tournament for senior high boys and girls starting this Saturday with the boys game. And the girls will play the 23rd. Boys will play the 23rd if they can beat Corning tomorrow afternoon. In the beginning of next week, obviously, if you're a Westside fan, you always look forward to the Brooklyn game. Brooklyn say the same thing, I would imagine. So that's definitely a big rivalry in the conference between two schools in close distance. And the boys will play Monday, girls will play Tuesday. Usually for Westside, Brooklyn will be one of the main opponents in junior girls basketball to look at on the schedule, as they've had great seasons in the past with Coach Frisbee as the junior girls coach. This year a little down. He's now with Nettleton and the new coaching staff there. The junior girls a little down right now. So if realistically for Westside, they can close things out here tonight and then play a good game next Tuesday, they could realistically start off 4-0 in conference play, which is something that would be great for the program overall, especially going into the break with already 4 conference wins. And good defense inside. Cureton gets up the steal and then gets tackled as she picks up the turnover and will trot to the other end for a 1-and-1. Pretty physical game so far. Both teams already nearing the 10 foul mark for the first half. Actually something you don't see till late in the game when people are fouling on purpose to try to come back in the ball game. But this first half, people are hacking away. And Cureton couldn't get the free throw, and right into the hands of Tate, flipped it up quickly. And out of bounds, will stay with Westside, 41.3 on the clock. Lady Warriors up 17. 12 points for Maddox Cureton to lead the charge. So Lady Warriors have really stepped up in this quarter. Cureton a long 2, puts it up short, and Forrest City clears. Lady Mustangs in desperate need of a bucket. It's been several trips down on this end. They haven't been able to score. Nearing the end of our first half. Tate, good perimeter defense, pressuring Jariah Palmer, and Cureton almost picked up another steal. Several Lady Warriors in there, and they draw the foul against Smith. So again, we'll walk down to the other end to shoot free throws. One negative you could point out in this first half is several missed free throws from Westside. Obviously going along with their turnovers, at least they've made up with it on the defensive end, forcing even more turnovers than they've committed. But when you clean a couple of those things up, you could have an even bigger lead. And Palmer crossing over, good defense for Tate. Lady Warriors are getting after it on the defensive end. All players that have played really being aggressive and quick on this end of the floor. Another steal. Hausman Taku picked it up to Tate. 1 second left, and they'll just be just late getting it off. But a great first half for the Lady Warriors. They lead at 31-14 over Forrest City at the break. Cureton has 12 points to lead the charge. We'll take the quick break. Be right back here for our first half recap and second half action live at the Warrior Dome.
Klein Environmental services a wide variety of industry with the experience to do any job, from field services to engineering to consulting. They serve local government as well as private sector interests in the Mid-South and Midwest. Specializing in erosion and sediment control and storm and water services since 2006, Klein Environmental remains industry-focused and results-oriented. Klein Environmental proudly supports Westside Warrior basketball.
25 years of memories, 25 years of smiles, opportunities, and friends. 25 years of community. Because of you, we've forged long-lasting partnerships that have made our communities better. We can all agree that a lot has changed in 25 years, but our promise to always be a true community bank remains the same. Our roots run deep. Our commitment to you runs deeper. We're celebrating 25 years of First Community Bank, and the best is yet to come.
Prestige Plumbing offers a wide range of residential and commercial services to meet every customer's needs. Whether it be new construction or a remodel, Prestige Plumbing is fast and efficient with the best quality service for their customers. From water leaks to slab leaks to new sewer lines or handicap showers, Prestige Plumbing should be your first call for all your plumbing needs.
Welcome back to the Warrior Dome. Getting ready to start our second half. It's 31-14. Westside leads it over Forrest City in the 4A conference game. Madison Kirsten had 12 points to lead all scorers. Madison Jones with 7, and Veda Watkins also with 7. Riley Timms didn't play that entire second quarter with her 3 fouls, so we'll see if they can maybe get her going to start the second half. And for Forrest City, only 14 points in that first half. Cassidy Smith and Dry Palmer had 4 each to lead their charge. Now Westside back in their 2-3 zone defense. Coots out top guarding Lee, and a travel. That was the story of the first half for Forrest City. Turnover after turnover, and they continue that negative streak in the second half. For Westside, haven't had the prettiest offense. You would think all things would be fine and dandy with them putting up 31 points, but lots of turnovers and sloppy play. They just made up for it in other areas of the game with their defense and offensive rebounding and other things of that nature. They've moved the ball well in the half court. That's been a positive part of this game. This out-of-bounds play has worked about 3 times for the corner shot for Kirkton. She's missed all 3 looks, but you want to continue to use that play for getting open. I think most coaches would agree on, as long as you're getting the correct person, taking the correct shot on offense, it's a make or miss type game. You're going to have some nights where you're hitting, you're going to have some nights where you can't make anything and it feels like a lid's on the basket, but if you can just play through that and not turn the ball over and get quality looks on the offensive end, that's an overall recipe for success. Forrest City gets a good look here, but just missed it. And Smith on the offensive glass gets the bucket. Cassidy Smith now 8 points on the game. That's the Lady Warrior lead to 15. If you're Westside, you want to stay aggressive and play like you did in that first half. And Briley Timms off the seal for Madison Jones gets the bucket. That's Timms' second field goal. She's had a chance to be on the floor. She's been productive. Palmer the other way, crossing over. Palmer swings it on the wing for Lee. She fires up a deep 3 and missed it short. Offensive board underneath. Third chance for Forrest City, and they score it. Maria Burnett, the bucket. And a timeout now, 33-18 is the score. We'll take the quick break. Be right back here with you live at the Warrior Dome.
If you have a water emergency, Dry Zone is only a phone call away. We not only can take care of the water damage, but we can also get the entire remodel done for you too. Other companies take care of the water damage and leave. We can take care of your entire project. From water to remodel to all new flooring, Dry Zone does it all. Give us a call today and we'll take care of your water emergency.
Where'd he go? Back out of the timeout, Forrest City a steal, and Riley Timms rips it away. Coots made several good passes in the first half. Only has 2 points, but did a good job handling the offense with Riley Timms out in the second quarter. That time turns it over. Lady Mustangs with 4:06 here in the third. Got to chip away at this lead if they want to have any chance at coming back. They could get to under 10 going into the fourth quarter. That'd be a goal to have. Can't look at the big picture of being down 15. Just got to take it a possession at a time. Had some better looks on the offensive end this half. Committed less turnovers, but haven't been able to hit. And Westside done a good job rebounding it. And that's 5 fouls for Cassidy Smith. So the leading scorer for Forrest City out for the rest of the game. This will definitely test the Lady Mustangs, who can put points on the board. Smith in the Sherrod on the end of the bench, unhappy with herself for fouling out. Those things you have to deal with over the course of the game. It's so hard for young players, and you'll even see it at the college level, really. You have so much trouble playing defense without fouling. That can kind of be a difference maker because really one of the main things that can hold you back in basketball is only getting 5 fouls, and then you're out. So it definitely puts pressure on you to play straight-up defense and not get in early foul trouble so you can keep yourself on the floor. So with 3:18 left, Westside the possession. They pop it around the perimeter, and Coots got swatted on the jumper. Jones tried to save it, and into the hands of Palmer, running down the left-hand side, crossing over, and they're going a little too fast. She turns it over on the traveling violation. Back to Lady Warriors. Timms floats it over the top of the defense. 2-on-1 the other way. Nice pass from Curtin to Jones, and she'll go up for 2, get a foul, and head to the line for 2 shots. Great read from Maddox. Curtin off the pass from Timms to float it over the defense. Made the defender commit to her and dumped it off for her center. Now Jones' chance to add to her total with 2 free throws. Madison Jones, 8 points in this game. Off a 2 free throw makes. Westside another opportunity. Kylie Coots from downtown. She hits it. Coots got one of the best looking shots in this team. She's hit 2 jumpers in this game. It's a good thing about this Lady Warrior offense. They've done it in many different ways, whether it's drawing fouls and getting to the free throw line, scoring inside with Madison Jones, or hitting the outside shot. Made 3 threes tonight. Pretty good for a junior high game. Ahead to Watkins, trying to go back to that right-hand side, put it up, and couldn't get it to go. And now it's out of bounds. Back to the Lady Warriors. Only Hausman Taku checking in. Madison Jones sits, getting a break after a good third quarter of action. I want to remind you, we'll have the senior high girls game coming up at the conclusion of this one. So Lady Warriors a chance to also go 3-0 in the young conference season as Kylie Coots back-to-back threes. Starting to catch fire from downtown in this third quarter, expanding that Westside lead to 23 points. Turning the corner there was Palmer, and Curtin set for the offensive foul, but Palmer got around her just enough to draw a blocking foul. Forrest City going up on the out-of-bounds underneath, and Hausman Taku ripped it away. Here come the Lady Warriors. And that pass just out in front of Curtin. Somehow she got to it and saves it in play. Great hustle play for Maddox Curtin. And Timms got hit hard on the floater. So now it's back to Forrest City in trouble here. They got to avoid the 10-second call. And her coach will help her out and call a timeout. Take the quick break. Be right back here with you, live at the Warriors.
Stylists, great prices, great service, that's great clips, great stylists, great prices, great service, that's great clips. Come on, get your hair cut at Great Clips.
Come visit any of our 3 Great Clips locations in Jonesboro for your next haircut. Great Clips is a proud supporter of Westside basketball.
It's got to be a kid up there, yeah. 41-18 is the score. Lady Warriors are led by 12 points from Maddox Cureton and 9 points from Madison Jones. Forrest City and guarded so closely by Westside here in the front court. Now Palmer triggering up the three, just missed it short. Nobody blocked her out. Underneath, it'll be a held ball back to the Lady Warriors. Up ahead and just over the hands of Hausman Taku. It's out of bounds. Back to the Lady Mustangs. For updates on more Westside sports, want to wish the senior high cheerleading squad good luck when they travel to Hot Springs. They left today. They'll compete in the state cheer competition tomorrow. And also good luck to senior high boys as they'll play tomorrow at 4:30 at Brooklyn High School in the NEA tournament, which is usually played at ASU in the First National Bank Arena, and it will be played there besides the first round games. If Westside can beat Corning, they'll get a matchup against Brooklyn in the NEA tournament. Obviously for the girls, they will play Marmaduke in the first round. Very winnable games for both Westside teams in the first round. Girls playing Marmaduke, boys playing Corning, and then if they each win, they get the number 1 seed. So definitely be a test, but NEA tournament's a good tradition for Westside basketball, so that's something the players can take great pride in playing in regardless of the outcomes. Tim's missed it short, and it's out of bounds. All players started walking down to the other end thinking it was Forward City ball, but instead Lady Warriors will get possession. Tim's on this play for Cureton to get the jump shot again and missed it. And both players crash into the deck. And a held ball. Just being a 7th grader, Jeriah Palmer shows lots of good care with the ball. It's been a team effort full of the turnovers so far, but I promise you, when these 7th graders get up to senior high, and obviously with Smith, she's been on the bench for a while with having fouled out, but this is a Forrest City team that could do some damage when these 7th graders continue to grow and improve. Despite the wins and losses and the uphill and downhill battles of the season, Skyly Coots hits another jumper. She has 8 points in this quarter alone. And now both players fighting for it, a held ball with 2.9 left. But as we mentioned, despite challenge that the season will face, if these Forrest City Lady Mustangs can stick together, can have a bright future ahead with the youth on this team. And can't leave Cooch. She's already hit 2 threes. That time, Forrest City caught a break, and fortunately time expired before Veda Watkins could put up the shot. So 43-18 is the score, end of 3. Heading into our 4th quarter of action here on Q with Drew.
Denver's Refrigeration is locally owned and operated. They provide quality workmanship and speedy service for your refrigeration, cooking, and heating and cooling units. Whether you need services for a new business or you're interested in upgrading an older business, Denver's Refrigeration is ready to help. They are also proud supporters of Westside athletics and academics each and every year.
But, yeah. I mean, I tell you what, that one kid had a good shot, too. A 25-point advantage for Westside with just 6 minutes left in the clock. A chance to get some of these substitutes in the game. It's one thing, if you have a successful season at not only benefits, obviously, the program and the players getting to be on the court, but it's an overall team. It's now 3 consecutive conference games in which the Westside can go deep into their bench and get some of these younger players more experience. So I can promise you that does play into being successful in the future as well. The more junior high experience you can get as an 8th grader, even if you're not playing this season, your name can be called upon next year. So it's good to have the opportunity to play in a game like this. So it's Coots, Tate, Cadence Garland, Kirby Conrad, and Lindley Hausman Taku into the game. The 5 for the Lady Warriors. Forrest City, they'll stick with their starting 5 besides Ariana Ford in, with Smith being fouled out. Coots gets the next free throw to fall for missing the first. Kylie Coots now into double figures with 11 points. For her, for putting some points up on the board in the second half. Was very unselfish in the first half and try to get her teammates involved. And usually if you'll start out playing the game, kind of letting the game come to you rather than forcing the action, things will come your way and benefit you down the stretch when you finally do get the looks you've been waiting for. Forrest City popping it around great on this possession. Probably the best ball movement they've had all night. Even though the missed shot, it almost creates a second chance. They will get the ball back. So it's not a ball movement there for Forrest City. Lady Mustangs just had a rough time on the offensive end. 4 points in this second half of action. Lady Warriors will play next Tuesday at Brooklyn. Assuming they win it here, chance to move to 4-0 in conference. Garland the skip. The hands of Tate and a traveling violation. And into the game, number 10, Carly Keedy. Some run on the floor here in the fourth quarter. Lee Barber also into the game, another 8th grader in for Westside. The 3 is up and good for Jariah Palmer as she knocks one down from deep. First outside shot made of the night for Forrest City. I mean, it's a little too late, but their offense has definitely picked up in the second half. They've committed less turnovers than they did early on. Trying for a second 3 and couldn't bank it home. Tate has it. She had Conrad ahead of her. Smart decision, though. Probably been too far of a pass to make. And that one is turned over nearly, and Conrad keeps it in bounds. Crossing over, get past the defender. Finds Garland, and a little too late on the cut, threw it away. And another 3 for Forrest City, starting to hit some outside shots. Cadavia Burgess, the triple try. The 8th grader knocks one down, and now it's cut to 20. And a foul called. Again, the Lady Warriors will play next against Forrest City, coming off a win against Blytheville and Truman early on in the season. So now be their 3rd consecutive home game. Burgess already hit 1 3. Trying again. Knocks down another triple. I want to get out and guard her. Cadavia Burgess now has come off the bench and drained 2 threes. Might have could have used that early on in the game, really. And now the turnovers are piling up, and might be too little too late, but Forrest City's starting to put some points on the board now. Follows it up. And Forrest City on the glass. That's Maya Wilson, 2, and a foul. Coach Dean will probably go ahead and ride it out with this bench unit, assuming Forrest City probably won't put up 15 points in 2 minutes, but Westside needs to take care of the ball, and they fail to again there. And a good play there from Keedy to pick up the steal after she threw it away, and a nice pass to Barber, and she's blocked underneath. But Forrest City's brought the intensity. Some of these bench players some credit. Have sat for all night, watched their team get beat, but really came in the game and responded, and physical underneath a jump ball. Back to Burgess. He's already knocked down 2 threes just in this quarter. Back to her. Nobody on her again. Trying again. And she's fouled and makes the 3. A chance for a 4-point play now at the line. And out of nowhere, Davia Burgess off the bench, letting it fly. And now, just like that, Coach Dean's going to have to put in a couple of her starters back in. That's never a good thing if you're a coach. You don't want to have to go back to your starting 5 after you're already pulling for the game, but she's unhappy with this bench unit. This league can kind of get unfocused as a team sometimes when you build such a large lead, but maybe this will teach some of the younger players off the bench a lesson to stay locked into the game for the entirety of it, and when you get your chance, come in there and really focus. They just lacked overall focus and started turning the ball over, and then before you knew it, cut it to 12. Lack of communication also. Somebody had to have been aware that Burgess had made 2 threes, and nobody got on her for the third one. So now Forrest City down 12. Trying another 3. That would have made things really interesting. It's not going to be as in dominant fashion as they would have liked. Looks like Westside might hold on here. It'll help with the starting 5 back in the, or starting 4 plus Destiny Tate back in the game. Curtin. Kick to Timms. Catch and shoot. And that might have been the dagger. Riley Timms, the 3, gives her 8 points. And now up to a 15-point lead. Forrest City racing the other way. Kick, mid-range jumper, trying to go glass. No. And a travel on Timms will stay with Forrest City. So again, we'll remind you, senior high game coming up next. Between Westside and Forrest City, Lady Warriors can move to 3-0 in conference. Burgess, that would have been 4 for 4. Would have brought the house down for this Forrest City crowd. 3 again. Suddenly they're letting it fly, knocking it down. Jariah Palmer from 3. It's now a 12-point lead. Kick to Coots. Driving baseline, skip to Timms, tries another 3 and cashes in another. Briley Timms from downtown. It's a frustrating night for her not being able to play in the second quarter with the fouls, but has made 3 threes tonight. Another 3 up, in and out. As Westside will win it 50-35. And a good hard-fought comeback for the junior Lady Mustangs, but just fall short. Led by Westside was 12 points for Maddox Curtin, 11 for Kylie Coots, 11 for Briley Timms, 9 for Madison Jones, and 7 for Veda Watkins. Just a great balance from all the starters. We're the only 5 that scored tonight, but some good play off the bench from other Lady Warriors as well. The senior high game coming up next. Live at the Warrior Dome. It's Drew Beach and Cole Cureton. We'll bring you that coverage just in 10 minutes. So stick around with us. Getting ready for our Senior High Lady Warriors. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Warrior Dome for our senior high girls matchup here tonight between the visiting Forrest City Lady Mustangs and the Westside Lady Warriors. It's Drew Beach and Cole Kierton here tonight, bringing you our final game here. It's the 4A3 conference matchup between these two teams. The Westside looking to move to 3-0 in conference. Clear the national anthem, Pledge of Allegiance, moment of silence, and then our starting lineups get back with you for the opening tip.
The colors, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the playing of the national anthem. Tonight's color guard is provided by Westside High School Air Force Junior ROTC. Tonight's color guard is commanded by Cadet Airman First Class Alyssa Leslie, who is carrying the flag of the United States of America. Cadet Captain Avery Hausman Taku is carrying the flag of the great state of Arkansas. On left and right rifles tonight are Cadet First Lieutenant Xander Norwood and Cadet Master Sergeant Ryan Miller. We'll start with the reciting of the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for a moment of silence. Thank you. Please remain standing as the colors exit the floor. Welcome to the Warrior Dome! Tonight's matchup is between the Forrest City Lady Mustangs and your Westside Lady Warriors! Tonight's starting lineup for the Forrest City Lady Mustangs. Avian Applewhite. Charnel Hoop. Kamara Taggart. Kylie Bailey. And Taylor Cole. And now for your Lady Warriors. She's a senior guard wearing number 13, Megan Hedger. She's a junior guard wearing number 15, Destiny Harrell. She's a senior guard wearing number 23, Georgia Spinks. And she's a sophomore forward wearing number 24, Izzy Wolf.
I'm sorry. I do
Getting ready for our opening tap between Forrest City and Westside. The Lady Warriors coming to this 2-0 in conference as they've beaten Truman and Blytheville on the season. Trying to look to add to that here as Forrest City wins it. And the Lady Warriors get back on defense to open things up. Starting lineup for Westside will be Destiny Hale, Izzy Wolf, Megan Hedger, Lainey Welch, and Georgia Spinks as Forrest City misses the opening three. Hale the board. Hale into the starting lineup. Liz Huffstedler not with the team right now. I believe on a family trip, so she'll miss this game. So they'll give Hale a big opportunity here in the starting lineup to step things up and play well. Spinks, the open three, gets up and hit the shot clock. It'll be a violation and out of bounds for Forrest City. Georgia Spinks, player Westside needs to look to get going. Spinks has capabilities to shoot it from deep and score inside a little bit, but hasn't got too many looks early on in this season. But Lady Warriors have had a fair share of winning lately, so can't really complain about that. Hale the steal, Lady Warriors the other way. Quickly into the paint. Kick to Welch in the corner. Hale, catch and shoot three, puts it up and missed it long. Lady Warriors 0 of 2 now from deep, and a great touch pass from Hedger into Spinks. I've harped on it for the past several games about Megan Hedger's improved passing and court vision, and it continues to show there. She's just more of an all-around player this year. It's a good chance she could end this season just about the same points per game as last year, but her impact is far greater than that. She's committed less turnovers and 8 smarter plays overall. It's definitely shown on the court as her Lady Warriors already 2 conference wins. Skip it into the corner for Kylie Bailey. Underneath for Hoof, and she scores. So Charnel Hoof. Forrest City in this zone defense. 3-2 looking zone. Bounce to Wolf. Hand off to Spinks. Playing a 3-2 zone like this, you really got to look to drive the ball on the wings. Even get into a corner area. Hedger scoops it up, got her own miss. She'll reset for Lainey Welch. Welch driving inside. Nice move from Welch. I think there was a shot clock error. Ball hit the rim, they said. It's kind of unfortunate because Welch had a pass to the basket and a chance to score, but nevertheless, Lady Warriors will inbound. Hedger to trigger it in. Played over 2 minutes here. It's tied at 2 apiece. Wolf. Without Huffstedler. That loses you a rebounder and preferably an offensive rebounder and a low post scorer. So more of a 4-guard/forward lineup around Wolf. So we'll see how Westside can play this. This is not a usual lineup they'll see. They don't sub that much, so Huffstedler does play a key role. But if Wolf can pick things up defensively like she did there with that offensive foul, then that'll make up for the presence of Huffstedler being gone. And she's always there to sacrifice her body and try to attempt to charge. She hadn't gotten that call the past several games, so that explained the excitement on Coach Lehman's face when they did pump the fist the other way for the charge. Hedger lost her balance, pulls up, try to bank it home. No. Lady Warriors have been active on the glass so far. That time Forrest City rips away. Here comes Hoof in transition. She had the early 2. This time Euro stepping. Great defense from Wolf to step in there and impede. And here comes Westside the other way. Full court pass from Welch. Hedger the catch and got bumped from behind. from the Lady Mustangs. Hoof. She Euro stepped her way through traffic, and now she has back-to-back buckets. The junior forward has all Forrest City points. Back to Hedger. Lady Warriors have moved the ball well. Yet to make some of these shots, though. Welch a pump fake. Forrest City will close out on you. Forrest should not be able to get off the shot if you don't have a quick trigger. And that time, late in the shot clock, a missed three. And Forrest City out in transition. No Lady Warrior back. It's a lack of effort and focus getting back on the shot. And Charnel Hoof has all 6 points. Forrest City leads at 6-2. Sluggish start for the Lady Warriors. We'll take the quick break and be right back here with you. Two is the score. A sluggish start to begin things for the Lady Warriors. So with 4:19 left. Forrest City's built this 6-2 lead. Laney Welch over to Megan Hedger. This zone's giving them fits. They're moving the ball well, but just some careless passes every now and then some missed shots. They've had trouble getting back on defense also. Forrest City's looking to run this fast break and get it and go quickly. No time to waste. They really had to set up any half-court offense. And that time, the connection between Hedger and Welch. Hedger's been playing with a banged-up knee injury for the past couple weeks. Every hit you see her take, you wonder how that could impact her. Megan Hedger, the senior. Her and Welch led the team a year ago in scoring. So Westside returning a lot. High hopes in the conference. They'll definitely be tested. Looks like it might get a test here again tonight. Blytheville competed well with them last week. And a closer affair than usual between Blytheville and Westside. And then Tuesday, that'll be the biggest test of them all, playing at Brooklyn. Team with lots of returning players. Could have a chance to compete for even a state tournament berth. So we'll see how Westside can handle that one. But got to take care of business here first. It's going to start here on this offensive end and some better attention on the defensive end. And another fast break chance for Forrest City off the long miss. Barreling down the floor there. And getting it back is Bailey. Westside not getting these 50-50 balls. They're going to have to show some more aggression and energy in this game. And there it is from Hale. Destiny Hale to steal. Hedger the other way. Right idea defensively from Kamara Taggart, but a little too much contact. Coach Karanika Williams for Forrest City. It's their first year in the 4A3 conference, not an opponent Westside's used to seeing. But they'll see him twice this year in this conference. The subtraction of Valley View in conference, they picked up win in Forrest City. Hale missed her first three, and that one also just short. Hoof, Euro stepping again, no good. Tipped around, and another 50-50 ball won by the Lady Mustangs. Westside getting out-toughed and outsmarted in this game so far, and it's showing on the scoreboard. Hoof directing traffic. As tall as she is, can also play on the perimeter. Very versatile player, and that offensive rebound cleaned up by Kamara Taggart. 8-4 in favor of Forrest City. I don't know if Westside was expecting this. Forrest City has brought their A game so far tonight. Inside Wolf. Goes up and scores it. Izzy Wolf, the bucket, her first 2 of the night. Hoof has it. Cross court, mid-range jumper up, no good. Good block out from Spinks, drawing the foul. Oh, wow, actually they call it on Spinks. Looked like a textbook block out in my opinion, but officials seem to disagree, and that's all that matters. To be honest, not really sure what Spinks could have done any differently. She just checked the defender out. Maybe if she used her elbow or arm, possibly, but inside, great defense from Hedger, poking it free. Here comes Haven Ray, who just checked into the game. Spinks will sit. Ray coming in quickly off that bench, kick to Hale. She'll put up another 3 and miss short. Hale's got a couple good looks, got to keep firing it. She's open like that. Side just ice cold from the field to begin things here in the first quarter. Forrest City, a lot of credit. They are not backing down in this game. Now a 3. No good. Wolf and Hale there. Wolf has it. Laney Welch. Kicking to Hale. Wolf now on the wing. 23 on the shot clock, 43 on the game clock. No good on the long 3, and here comes Hoof the other way. She likes to work out in transition. Loves that Euro step move and just missed it the past couple of times. Here comes Hedger. 27 seconds, no shot clock to play with. We'll go ahead and put it up and score it. Megan Hedger on the right side with a fall away floater. Her first field goal of the game. Came in a very difficult angle. Hoof thought about the pull up. Charnel Hoof now a 3. Couldn't get it. Forrest City active on the glass. Couldn't get it. Here comes Laney Welch. 4 seconds left. Welch down the floor. 2 seconds now. Welch clears the defender and just had everything but the bucket. Tied at 8. Low-scoring affair in the first quarter between Westside and Forrest City. We'll take the break. Be right back here with you. Second quarter action.
Klein Environmental services a wide variety of industry with the experience to do any job, from field services to engineering to consulting. They serve local government as well as private sector interests in the Mid-South and Midwest. Specializing in erosion and sediment control and storm and water services since 2006, Klein Environmental remains industry-focused and results-oriented. Klein Environmental proudly supports Westside Warrior basketball.
Welcome you back to On Cue with Drew, live at the Warrior Dome. Forrest City and Westside in a low-scoring game, tied at 8 apiece. It's been a struggle for Westside to start the game on the offensive end. Forrest City's definitely performed well as they are led by 6 points from Charnel Hoof. Lady Warriors trouble getting back on the defensive end. Forrest City running the fast break. Took advantage in that factor of the game. Lady Warriors there need to try to get Laney Welch some more shots. Obviously, with her being the point guard, the offense has ran through her, but she's had a couple of low-scoring games the past couple of nights out. Addie Montgomery's checked in the game. She had 8 big points off the bench the other night against Blytheville, so maybe Coach Lehman can look for a spark out of her because Lady Warriors have come out very flat in this game so far. Montgomery looks inside for Hedger, threw it away. Here comes the Lady Mustangs. Hood on the wing. Looking for Applewhite. Back to Hoof. The offense is running through her. She might be a forward and play down low some, but she runs the show on the offensive end. Applewhite, the three. Banks it home. The triple good for number 23 in blue, Aveen Applewhite. And 10-8. Call it a long two, I beg your pardon. Westside struggling against this 3-2 zone on the offensive end. Are getting the necessary ball movement. Can't find the right angle for the shot, and Hoof just swatted it out of bounds. Montgomery put up the three and got it sent back on a good defensive play. Westside didn't start locking in here and really get things going on the offensive end. Forrest City could expand this lead. And 2 on the shot clock. They're not going to get it off. Trouble for the Lady Warriors. Extremely sluggish on this end of the floor. Coach Lehman just looking for answers. Hale comes in for Haven Ray. Ten-8 the lead for the Lady Mustangs right now. Hoof yet to hit a three in this game in her couple attempts. Missing again there, and Lady Mustangs in the offensive glass has also been a key advantage they've had. Now a fourth chance and a foul. Without Huffstadler, it's definitely going to be harder for Westside to rebound. It's got to be rebound by committee. Lady Warriors have failed to do that so far. This is a game if you get caught sleeping on and aren't really locking in on the scouting report and preparing to go to battle. Forrest City looking like a team that can slip up and beat some people in the conference with their unique play style. There's lots of lanky athletes on the floor, and that definitely helps with this zone defense they play. Alicia Rivera, the sophomore guard off the bench, splits a pair at the foul line. Welch still scoreless, handles out top. Flip to Hale. Montgomery. Under 6 minutes now. Besides getting too deep into the shot clock, really, and having to force to make late decisions. Got to try to get out and transition offense and maybe convert some defense into offense, because right now the half-court offense is absolutely nothing right now. And Montgomery with 2 seconds in the shot clock, and that's a shot clock violation. Trouble for the Lady Warriors. Out of control on this end of the floor. Forrest City leads by 3 with possession. Skip pass, dangerous pass. Hoof somehow caught it. Now another 3. Couldn't bank that one home, and another offensive rebound and putback. Kylie Bailey the bucket. Westside has found themselves with a 5-point deficit tested early in this ballgame. Corner for Welch. Close to stepping out of bounds. You just tell with this Forrest City bench, the players on the floor, lots of energy they've brought to the Warrior Dome tonight. Spinks. And it's tied up. The Lady Mustangs are active on this end of the floor, causing Westside more problems than you can count. They get a bucket here, I'd have to figure Coach Lehman probably have to signal for a timeout and get things regrouped. Just 8 points in this game so far, and there is the bucket. Kylie Bailey gets it. Coach Lehman's going to let her girls play. Welch, kick out. There's a good skip to Lainey Welch for three. No good. And fought for. Both players flying down. Hit the deck hard. Westside continues to get chances. Can't make it pay. Welch skipped to Spinks. Edger drops baseline, throws one up, and side of the glass, no good. Comes Forrest City the other way. 3:40 left in the second quarter. Lady Mustangs lead at 15-8. Lob passed it over the top for Kamaya Middlebrooks, and there's a bucket. Up and in. A three for the bucket from Applewhite, and just like that, Coach Lehman needs to talk it over. That's a full timeout for her. She is unhappy with her ladies right now. We'll take the quick break, get right back here at it. Live at the Warrior Dome. 17-8's the score in favor of Forrest City.
This broadcast is sponsored by Crumble Cookies. Locally owned and operated, Crumble Cookies offers an early morning and late night snack. Stop by after the game to get your cookie fix. Located on Hilltop in Jonesboro.
Welcome back to the Warrior Dome. I apologize for the lack of commentary. Did not have the volume on, but 20-10's the score. Westside trails Forrest City. Lady Warriors struggling right now. Welch has it. Skip to Spinks. Corner for Welch. She had to get going so far. Scoreless in this game. Nice pass to Montgomery, but she traveled with it. Turnovers continue to pile up for the Lady Warriors. Coach Lehman looking for desperate answers right now. The athleticism and quickness of Forrest City is causing issues for Westside so far. Applewhite kicks to Hoof. Drives inside. Another Euro step. She's had several buckets she probably wishes she could finish. So Westside really is fortunate to only be down 10 in this game. Forrest City's outplayed them by more than just this margin. It's a big drive there from Lenny Welch. She's going to have to force the issue. It's not coming easy for her. But that's one way to do it. Drive past the defense even if there isn't quite a lane. Create space for yourself. So Welch is good enough to have the ability to do that. Applewhite checks out with the 2 personal fouls. Back in comes Kamara Taggart. Welch. Inside. There she goes driving again. Flipped it up. No good. Rebound Forrest City. Hoof the other way. 1 man to beat. It's Montgomery. She crosses over. Goes back in front of the rim and is fouled. Taking a hard fall underneath. Forrest City's punched the Lady Warriors in the mouth so far. Looks like we'll have to see how they respond in the second half. There's nothing given for Westside here in this first 16 minutes. Hoof's left a lot of points on the board with easy missed shots and free throw misses, even though she has had a good game with 6 points. For Westside still with 10 points and a half. Hedger drives it and short. Good interior defense from Forrest City. Comes Hoof the other way. Crossing over into the paint. Nobody on her. She'll take it. No good. Fought for. Forrest City so aggressive after the basketball. It's Nia Burgess into the game for Forrest City. 37.8 left in the first half. Westside has only managed to put up 10 points, but luckily have played decent enough defense to hold Forrest City to 20. It's going to take a second half comeback to fight off the Mighty Mustangs. Welch to Montgomery in the corner. Close out so quickly on this end of the floor. Swarming defense from Forrest City. Low shot clock chance again for Westside. 10 seconds for Hedger to work with. It's a 4-second differential. Shot clock, game clock. Hedger has to force up a 3. No good. Montgomery the second chance. 6 seconds. Into Wolf. Goes over that left shoulder. No. Rebound Forrest City, and that's going to do it for our first half. 20-10 is the score. 2 points for Westside in that second quarter as Forrest City has brought everything the Lady Warriors could have imagined they'd face here tonight. Lady Mustangs 10-point lead head into the halftime break.
25 years of memories, 25 years of smiles, opportunities, and friends. 25 years of community. Because of you, we've forged long-lasting partnerships that have made our communities better. We can all agree that a lot has changed in 25 years, but our promise to always be a true community bank remains the same. Our roots run deep. Our commitment to you runs deeper. We're celebrating 25 years of First Community Bank, and the best is yet to come.
Denver's Refrigeration is locally owned and operated. They provide quality workmanship and speedy service for your refrigeration, cooking, and heating and cooling units. Whether you need services for a new business or you're interested in upgrading an older business, Denver's Refrigeration is ready to help. They are also proud supporters of Westside athletics and academics each and every year.
Stylists, great prices, great service, that's great clips, great stylists, great prices, great service, that's great clips. Come on, get your hair cut at Great Clips.
Come visit any of our 3 Great Clips locations in Jonesboro for your next haircut. Great Clips is a proud supporter of Westside basketball.
Klein Environmental services a wide variety of industry with the experience to do any job, from field services to engineering to consulting. They serve local government as well as private sector interests in the Mid-South and Midwest. Specializing in erosion and sediment control and storm and water services since 2006, Klein Environmental remains industry-focused and results-oriented. Klein Environmental proudly supports Westside Warrior basketball. Prestige Plumbing offers a wide range of residential and commercial services to meet every customer's needs. Whether it be new construction or a remodel, Prestige Plumbing is fast and efficient with the best quality service for their customers. From water leaks to slab leaks to new sewer lines or handicap showers, Prestige Plumbing should be your first call for all your plumbing needs. This broadcast is sponsored by Crumble Cookies. Locally owned and operated, Crumble Cookies offers an early morning and late night snack. Stop by after the game to get your cookie fix. Located on Hilltop in Jonesboro.
Ready for the start of our second half. It's 20-10. Forrest City leads it. Not the best of halves for Westside, but they have an opportunity to respond here. They're just now coming out of the locker room. Pretty sure Coach Lehman lit into them at that halftime locker room. Hopefully they will adjust and respond. Forrest City has outplayed them in every way of the game so far.
It's a cool gray.
So it was 4 points for Georgia Spinks that led all scorers for Westside. Welch went scoreless and Hale went scoreless. Hedger and Izzy Wolf for the other two scorers. Forrest City was led by Charnel Hood. Charnel Hoof. She made lots of things happen. Only put up 6 points, but it could have been a bigger lead for Forrest City. Apple White for the Lady Mustangs has 7 points. Westside should consider themselves fortunate to only be down 10 in a game like this, especially after only scoring 10 in the first half. So see if the Lady Warriors can get something going and bring out more energy out of the locker room. And right there off the bat, it's a steal for Megan Hedger. Hedger taking it down the lane. Lost control, somehow still put it up and in. That's a big play to start things off for Megan Hedger. The energy was present on that possession. Best defensive play of the night, and it came here in the third quarter. Hoof, wide open, in and out. Hedger's kind of been limping around in this game, and she is really hurt here. Hedger limping to the bench. You can sense the pain in her face. So I think when she kind of went down as the defender brushed by her, and she had that difficult shot she made. I think she landed awkwardly. Welch puts it up. That's what she's going to have to do. Can't be shy to shoot it out there. It's a good of a shot she has. An 8-point lead now for Forrest City as Hedger sits on the bench, tended to by the training staff. The horn set for Forrest City. Applewhite off the screen. Pick and pop for Bailey. Hoof, lob pass inside, and good defense by Georgia Spinks, and the block out is there. Seems to be the bright spot in this game has been Georgia Spinks, as she has 4 points as well. It's 2 personal fouls on Taggart for Forrest City. Spinks to Haven Ray. Now to Welch. Forrest City stuck in this 3-2 zone defense. It's caused so much trouble for Westside. Welch tracks it down. 5-on-4 the other way if they'll hurry. Blows by the defender, trying to at least. Good defense by Ivine Applewhite. Welch the dish. Wolf goes up and travels. Even with Westside not playing a good first half of basketball, they've still managed to cut this to 8. Doesn't matter how you get it done, as long as they can come out of here and escape with a win potentially. Coach Williams encouraging her girls, trying to get some more energy on this end. So her team seemed to shy down here in the second half and allow Westside to gain a little momentum. Things are flowing better on this end for Westside. They're trying to get it into the short corner and work out of that area. Wolf hits the deck hard. This shot from Westside. Spinks now dribbles and stays up with it. Kick to Welch. Big 3 coming here. And couldn't get it. Got a good look. Got to keep shooting it for Laney Welch. 5:40 left in the third. Hoof looks inside. Applewhite the catch. Mid-range shot, no good. Applewhite over the back, and she scores it. Ivine Applewhite, the bucket, gives her 9 points and a 10-point Forrest City Lady Mustang lead. Haven Ray, corner Welch, 3, put up and short. Tipped out of bounds, and Forrest City. You can just tell the lack of presence for having Liv Huffsteller in a game like this. That loses you a post player and a rebounder. And nothing against Destiny Hale, but she hadn't been used to playing this much minutes this season, so it's just been a total discombobulated effort from Westside. Forrest City continues to turn it back over to the Warriors, though, and carrying violation charge against Applewhite. Edger's still talking to the training staff on the bench. Other night against Blytheville, she went out for 3 or 4 minutes in the third quarter. Didn't look like she was going to come back in. Finally convinced her head coach to sub back into the game. So it doesn't, not going to rule her out just yet. As Applewhite another bucket into double figures with 11. I would say there is a solid chance Hedger might not be able to come back and play, especially the way she walked to the bench. Wolf the catch into Haven Ray. Shot up and back rim. Friendly bounce, no. Rebound Hale, no. Miss layup after miss layup. Westside just cannot get anything to fall. Welch back to Spinks in the corner. Lady Warriors have not hit an outside shot from 3 tonight. Maybe they can here. Lainey Welch right on cue, knocks one down. Big shot. Lainey Welch now in the scoring column with that three-pointer. Over the top to respond. Too much put on that shot. Here come the Lady Warriors. Welch the other way after just hitting the three. Goes back to her right. Dumps it off for Spinks. Ray kept it in bounds. Welch. Lainey Welch to the hoop. Difficult angle, missed it. Here comes Charnel Hoof. Running the other way, lost it. Coach Lehman yelling for a carry. In and out dribble. Beautiful creation of the shot. Count it, plus the foul for Charnel Hoof. Just a tough drive off of a great dribble move. Setting up her shot. Checking into the game now, number 12, Kamara Taggart. Hoof will shoot the end one at the line. My mom just sent me a text, so I feel like it might be in the flipping tournament. It's in the flipping tournament, that's what it is. So neutral. Hoof got the and one, and now Forrest City up by 10. Spinks. Just over 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Three from Georgia Spinks. Couldn't bank it home. Here comes Charnel Hoof. Down the lane, in stride, scoring at the rim. Hoof with 11. Forrest City back in front by 12. Every time the Lady Warriors have made a shot, Forrest City has just responded in a bigger way. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Three from Hale. Nothing to give on that shot. Wolf, count it, plus the foul. Izzy Wolf. Right place, right time, gets the rebound and the and one. Now Westside can cut it to single digits with the free throw. Wolf couldn't convert. Forrest City back the other way. Ten-point advantage for the Lady Mustangs inbounding. Game Westside has been tested in tremendously, and a steal off the inbounds. Careless pass. Welch the other way, goes up and converts. Lainey Welch went the length of the floor and took it herself and scored. That's where the Warriors have really lacked in this game, is getting any transition opportunity. That time they do get the transition bucket. And a score inside for Forrest City. We have a little bit of a scoring discrepancy here. We'll try to get this scoring situation figured out and then get you back with the game. So we got that figured out. It'll be 31-21 Forrest City, as there was a scoring discrepancy there, and it was obviously big because that was a 4-point swing. We went back and looked at our own broadcast and saw that Westside meant to add, or the people working the clock meant to add 2 points to Forrest City. Instead, they took 2 away earlier. It's a simple miscommunication. Glad they got that figured out. But Westside, meanwhile, down 10 points. Has got to figure out something on the offensive end. Continues to be owned by the Forrest City defense. Hoof the other way, finger roll up and in. 13 points for Charnel Hoof. 8 shy of the Lady Warrior total. Ray for 3, no good. Time the Lady Warriors have needed a big bucket. They've just rushed the shot and haven't gotten into good offense. Continue to fire up these threes. Have only made 1 tonight. Not the brightest of percentages. Hoof in the lane. Nobody picking her up. Got her own miss. No good. Rebound Ray. Laney Welch. Offensive foul. This Forrest City crowd is into this ball game. They didn't bring many fans with them, but the ones that are here that made the trip are into this game. Rightfully so, with their team up 12 points. .40 seconds left. Lady Warriors down 12. Applewhite kicked a hoof. 3-pointer up. And drained in by Kamaya Millbrooks for her first points of the game. This is starting to get ugly for Westside. Spinks. Still with Hedger on the bench. Montgomery to Welch, crossing over. Good defense by Forrest City. They turned her over. 1 second. Hoof, got to put it up. And time expires. 36-21 is the score. We'll take a quick break. Being right back here for the fourth quarter action.
If you have a water emergency, Dry Zone is only a phone call away. We not only can take care of the water damage, but we can also get the entire remodel done for you too. Other companies take care of the water damage and leave. We can take care of your entire project. From water to remodel to all new flooring, Dry Zone does it all. Give us a call today and we'll take care of your water emergency.
I might as well just start calling this Pacers game. Like, just start Buddy Hill for free. Like, who's going to say anything? The 33 viewers probably are done with this game, too. That's funny. One more quarter to play. Forrest City 36, Westside 21. Not what the Lady Warriors expected, but Forrest City has really competed here tonight. Give them lots of credit. Coach Williams and her squad brought the hype and energy on both ends of the floor. And Megan Hedger is into the game, taking a wild shot there, missing. Didn't get the foul call, Montgomery. This Lady Mustang defense is so swarming. Hedger, wild shot, count it, plus the foul. That might have been what the Lady Warriors needed to get them back into this game. Hedger couldn't convert at the free throw line. Wolf underneath. Hoof comes out of there with it. It's just an advantage to have a player like Hoof if you're Forrest City that can handle it, pass it, rebound it. And she can take it coast to coast without any trouble. And it allows Forrest City to get in their offense a little quicker with her being able to bring the ball up. For Westside, just total lackluster offensive performance. This Forrest City zone defense is just very unique. The length they have with it, they play so far high up, even with their player in the middle. And Westside only been able to kind of drive it or pass it around the perimeter. Not yet hardly got a catch at that free throw line area, and that's where you can really create good offense from. And on this end, Forrest City continues to dominate the paint and dominate transition. Hedger trying to get in transition herself, takes it to her left-hand side and is fouled. Megan Hedger, lots of credit. Every time she's fallen, she's gotten up so slowly. That knee injury. Three fouls against Applewhite. She's had a pretty good game herself with 11 points. Lady Warriors yet to have a player in double figures. Hedger has the free throw. Schleman leaving Laney Welch on the bench to start the fourth quarter. Hedger has 10 points. Westside with Ray, Spinks, Wolf, Montgomery, and Hedger on the floor. And a steal from Megan Hedger. Can cut it to a 9-point deficit. And a great play by Applewhite to come out of nowhere and strip her of the ball. Forrest City so active defensively. Dominated this game in every fashion. 6:33 left in the fourth. It's not quite over yet, but Westside's going to have to score in ways they haven't been able to all night. Montgomery has it over the top. Kick to Spinks. Deep three is up. And count it for Georgia Spinks. Spinks, that cuts it to 8. Closest Westside's been in a while. You kind of have the feel that ever since they had that scoring discrepancy and it went from what looked like to be a 6-point game back to a 10-point game, the Westside just lost all juice in them. And then as Millbrooks missed the three there, she made a big one earlier. Kind of silenced the crowd, and now it's back to 10. Hedger quickly the other way. Inside the lane, it was a wild move, but she got a foul called. Hedger, 2 more free throws. Got it to fall. She continued to make her shots at the line. Got it again. 12 points for Hedger. No sign of a Lady Warrior press. They're playing man-to-man now. Switching up the defense. Hedger's trying to jump passing lanes to get a steal. That time gambled. Failed to get it, and Hoof a turnover. So even though they didn't get the steal, forced a turnover there on the quick move from Charnel Hoof. Westside down 38-30. Can cut it to 6 or maybe even 5 on this possession. Gotta feel like this is a big one if you're LA Warrior fans. Hedger gonna take it herself. Launch one and connect. Megan Hedger, battling the knee injury, has come in this fourth quarter and lit it up. That was ginormous. Applewhite gets the screen. Sign this man-to-man has been a little more active and effective. Timeout for Coach Lehman's bunch. They trail it by 5. Take the quick break. Be right back here with you. Full timeout here at the Warrior.
Klein Environmental services a wide variety of industry with the experience to do any job, from field services to engineering to consulting. They serve local government as well as private sector interests in the Mid-South and Midwest. Specializing in erosion and sediment control and storm and water services since 2006, Klein Environmental remains industry-focused and results-oriented. Klein Environmental proudly supports Westside Warrior basketball.
(38-33) the score in favor of Forrest City. Led by as much as 15 into that third quarter. Westside's outscored them by 10 here in the fourth. Led by a great play of Megan Hedger. Into Applewhite. Guarded by Ray. Off the screen. Pull up, mid-range. No good. Both players hit the deck. And a held ball. Possession arrow points toward the Lady Warriors. Momentum starting to shift in favor of Westside. This game is within reach. And a Forrest City player down in the paint. Coach will go out to help her. Take a quick break while they help her up. Westside has it as they help the injured player towards the bench. Down 5, here's Hedger. Backdoor pass, and Ray was there, just could not convert the play. Tough blow for Westside, and Coach Williams for Forrest City knows her girls got lucky there, so they missed the defensive assignment. Getting closer to 4.5 left. Forrest City having a little more trouble against this Westside man-to-man defense than they have with the previous zone defense. Ray ripped it away. And possession arrow now points towards Forrest City. Megan Hedger with 15 points, nearly half of her team's points. Mentioned earlier, if you're just joining us, she went out in that third quarter with a knee injury and then came back in the fourth and has lit it up in this quarter of play. Several possessions, she just took it straight to the hole without even a pass. And at this point, with as bad as the Lady Warrior offense has been, might just be better to take matters into your own hands if you feel like you have the touch. So Hedger's drawing lots of fouls, get to the free throw line, and then hit that big pull-up three off the screen. And backdoor, just an easy pass to Kamara Taggart. Spinks fell asleep on defense. And Taggart beat her to the spot. So now 7-point lead. Hedger, bounce pass to Ray. Spinks fires one up and drains it. Georgia Spinks for 3. Lady Warriors went without a three-pointer in the first half, have hit 4 in this second half. The big one for Welch at the beginning of the third quarter. And 2 from Spinks and that one from Hedger earlier. And a near turnover. Westside's more active and aggressive in this man-to-man. A good adjustment from Coach Lehman to switch to the defense. Applewhite with 2 shots, couldn't get it. Applewhite 0 of 2, and an offensive rebound to Westside. Free throw block out. Over the top for Hoof. 3, no good. Good block out from Spinks and a foul underneath. The 4th foul on Taggart. It's 1-1 for Spinks. Big front end here, and got it. Spinks got both, and now it's a 2-point game, the closest Westside has been all night. Well, points for Georgia Spinks as Hedger got decked off the screen, and now a steal. Montgomery the other way. Approaching 4 Lady Mustangs, swatted by Hoof. Laney Welch still remains on the bench. Interesting decision for Coach Lehman. So not last something she saw out of her. Hedger, the 5-second count was expiring, tried to throw it off the foot of Hoof and turned it over instead. But this group on the floor has mounted the comeback, so Hedger got hit off the screen, and some tension here right now between the fans, and then Coach Lehman was mad, Coach Williams was mad. Lots of things happening on that play, but Laney Welch will now check in as Destiny Hale will sit. Now Forrest City in a little bit of a man-to-man. Switching it up a little bit. Hedger sits, but now she'll have to check back into the scores table. Spinks a 3, no good. Rebound, Wolf inside, goes up and scores. Izzy Wolf, a big basket. Lady Warrior crowd getting involved here as we're tied at 40 apiece. They were down 15 to start the third and have come back here in the fourth. Hoof. The leading scorer for Forrest City couldn't get it. Here's Haven Ray. Now to Welch, who's back in the game. Laney Welch, who sat for a while to start the fourth. Spinks. Inside Wolf. She scored the last basket. Chance for the lead. No. Hoof has it in transition. She goes. Westside's done a better job of their transition defense in this second half. Guarded Hoof a little better, and this man-to-man defense has been a brilliant switch. Applewhite, fouled by Montgomery. Just a little too much pressure she applied there. Lady Warriors in a wild affair here tonight at the Warrior Dome. As Hedger's back in, Ray is out. So now 4 of the starters, and Addie Montgomery looks like is going to close out this game. She's played good defense, has yet to score, but brought that spark the other night against Blytheville. Looking for the same thing out of her here tonight. Hoof is fouled, and now with back-to-back fouls, just one more away from putting Forrest City at the free throw line. Hoof. Skip past Applewhite. She's been quiet recently. Three was made earlier from Millbrooks. That one hit the out-of-bounds line, and just like that, Westside with the ball and a tie game. Coach Lehman a timeout. We'll take the quick break and be right back here for the remainder of the last 153 of our ball game.
Stylists, great prices, great service, that's great clips, great stylists, great prices, great service, that's great clips. Come on, get your hair cut at Great Clips.
Come visit any of our 3 Great Clips locations in Jonesboro for your next haircut. Great Clips is a proud supporter of Westside basketball.
(40-40), a minute 53 left in the ball game. Westside, it looked like nothing was going for them, and it wasn't, frankly, in the first half and start of the third quarter, but that big Lenny Welch three kind of brought some life into him. Westside's got to take it out here. And Welch had to rush back to get it. Just a total miscommunication will be the word I feel like would sum up this game for Westside. Just haven't been on the same page most of the night, but any way you can get a win would be nice, and they're going to have a chance here with a tie game. Hedger no good. A block shot. Here comes Forrest City. Hoof. It's out of bounds. That was a great defensive play with 2 Lady Warriors slow getting back. Just been a wild game here tonight. Cannot describe the shift in momentum. The great play that Forrest City had earlier, then kind of went quiet. Westside stepped it up by the barrage of shots made by Megan Hedger. Tough foul called there on Montgomery. It'll be a 1-and-1. Warriors got to block out. It's been a problem in the Forrest City offensive rebounds. Hoof. Couldn't get the friendly roll. Hedger rips it away and has the board. Hedger taking it herself. Backdoor pass Montgomery. She scores! Addie Montgomery at the biggest time of the night gets her first basket off a great feed from Megan Hedger. Hedger seeing the floor well there, took it into the paint. It's a matter of time before Hedger made another big play, but they cannot keep fouling on this end. That is just frustrating if you're Westside. Coach Lehman is frustrated. (42-40). Coach Lehman's group in front for their first lead in what feels like years. And a missed free throw. Forrest City is just falling apart. A total collapse. That's off of Hoof. Binks to inbound with the shot clock. Forrest City does not have to foul, so they're switching this man-to-man again, but no need to go crazy and foul. Welch at the deck. They got to get it in. Dangerous pass, but Hedger catches. 57 seconds. Hedger is fouled. Didn't have to foul. Coach Williams frustrated at that also. And now Hedger will walk to the line with 15 points tonight. A big 1-and-1 upcoming here. Hedger gets it. Less than a minute. Hedger has it again. Hedger's clutch free throw shooting leads to this 4-point Lady Warrior lead and a timeout for Forrest City. Stay right here during this huddle. It'll be a 30-second timeout and a 44-40 lead for Westside. They were down 36-21 to start this quarter and outscoring Forrest City 23-4. That is correct, 23-4 in this fourth quarter. In a crazy game, in a game Westside frankly really has not deserved to have a chance of winning, but have done just enough to hang around. It's not a game you're going to look back on and be proud of if you're Westside, even if you do pull out the win, but it's a game that you still have the chance in front of you to go 3-0 in conference, and any way you can get a victory, you'll accept it. So for Forrest City, just a massive collapse in this game, but it's not over yet. They have the ball down 4, 56.5 seconds. Maybe try to get Hoof running downhill here. Got Applewhite as an option. Millbrooks hit one of the only threes of this game. Applewhite, guarded by Montgomery. Off the screen, Hedger, a big steal. Going coast to coast, goes up. Count it, plus the foul. Megan Hedger, an incredible fourth quarter performance, lifting the Lady Warriors on top 46-40. $19 points for Megan Hedger. Couldn't make it 20. Rebound Forrest City, down 2 possessions. Hedger, just a great fourth quarter performance. That would have made it a 7-point game, though, and Hoof the other way. Charnel Hoof. An and one. Last thing you want to do is foul. 17 points for Hoof. Warriors got to block out here down 4. Or excuse me, up 4. With Forrest City shooting it. And missed it and over the back. As that is the 5th foul on Kamara Taggart. It's now Spinks to the line. Spinks has 12 points tonight. Has played a big role in this game. One of her better games this season. In and out for Spinks. Can't leave points at the line here. If you're Westside and have mounted this massive comeback. Two misses for Spinks to the line. Here comes Forrest City the other way. And they lose it. Ball on the deck. It'll be a jump ball, and the arrow favors Westside. Forrest City careless with the ball there. Charnel Hoof not even getting a touch. Timeout, Coach Lehman, 28.2 left. It'll be a full timeout. We'll stay here with you during the timeout. This is the game for Westside. Only 10 points in that first half. And ever since, 36 points from the group, 19 for Hedger, 12 for Spinks. And Welch hit a big 3 to start the half. Izzy Wolf, a couple big putbacks. And it has just been a crazy game here in the 4A3 conference play tonight. Forrest City, I'll be honest, not an opponent Westside really expected to have to go into a battle like this with. But any team in this conference is capable of winning on any given night. I'll be the first to tell you that. So we're getting ready to inbound here. Westside has the possession. Nobody back for Forrest City, so Westside can run the home run play. That might be a little too dangerous right now. So they lead by 4. Just got to make sure you get it inbounds. Don't turn it over. And don't go try to take a shot. This is the main thing. And Welch does a great job at that and is drugged down. An intentional foul. If you're Forrest City, that's just the last thing you wanted to do. It's one of the main things, and so hard for young players to learn. You have to be able to go for the ball when you're fouling at the end of the game like that as Welch converts. And they failed to go for the ball there, just drug her to the floor. Give Welch a lot of credit. It was probably enough of a grab for her to fall, but could have probably also maybe stayed up. So that's good for her to just recognize the situation and realize worst thing that could happen is the official doesn't call the intentional, you still go to the free throw line. So she did a great job at drawing that contact there. And now Spinks breaks free. Should have an easy layup and missed. Wolf cleans it up. They have no need to shoot, but they'll clean it up anyways. Izzy Wolf, the bucket, gives her 8 points, and now an 8-point Lady Warrior advantage. 50-42 the score. Hoof the other way. Euro stepping, floating it up, no call. We play on. And count it for Forrest City. But time will expire. Somehow, some way. A comeback for the ages in the fourth. Westside, a 6-point victory over Forrest City in the conference game here tonight. Megan Hedger, a monster fourth-quarter performance. Georgia Spinks, great play with 12 points. Welch was big in the clutch when they needed her. Wolf, also a great game. Wasn't the prettiest of ball games overall, but Westside gets the job done. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll be back in the new year for another broadcast here on Cuba Drew, live at the Warrior Dome.